Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Old as words. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
Sorore surge! Testis esto pacti me! Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden?
Salutare tuturor și bine ați revenit la un nou episod din seria Baldur's Gate 3. Suntem la fortăreața lui Worm și tocmai ce am fost martori în coronării lui Gortash, care a devenit noul duce al orașului. Acum hai să vorbim cu Alder Ravengard, să vedem dacă îl recunoaște pe Wyll și dacă are ceva de zis.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would.
Pare să fie sub controlul lui
A true
Gortash
soul, no less.
sau al Elder Brainului.
Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
Hai să zicem că am venit să-l ajutăm.
Help me.
Dar nu vrea să fie ajutat.
Caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus.
Nu cred că Floric l-a trădat. Până la urmă ea voia să-l ajute să scape de zeloții lui absolut. Ia să vedem dacă putem afla ceva despre Floric. Îmi zice că a fost pedepsită, dar ce însemna asta?
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Counselor Floric. She is
E
confined in a
undeva
cell
într-o
right here in
celulă
Worm's Rock.
aici, în fortăreață.
Are you ready?
O să încercăm să o eliberăm dacă putem.
Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerûn suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more.
Pentru o secundă a scăpat de controlul parazitului.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend to Rill's first and only grand city.
First comes a vision of terror, the city of Baldur's Gate taken by illithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming raven guard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
O să încercăm să le liberăm pe Ravengard dacă avem posibilitatea asta.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words. Like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Nu știu cum putem noi să-l ajutăm acum. Ia să vedem, putem face ceva cu prisma.
Such a curious artifact.
Nu
So
putem.
small and seemingly harmless, and yet it contains so much.
Ia să vedem. Gortaș ce zice?
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it. That's all you have to say to me.
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Ok, nu vrea să vorbească cu noi.
Fists stand ready, with Gortash at the head. They can't fail.
Are o grămadă de dispozitive de astea pe aici.
And the fist must unite under one authority.
Hai să încercăm să mergem să o eliberăm pe Floric pentru început. Poate el poate scăpa pe Ravengard de parazit. Sau poate are vreo soluție. Știu că am mai intrat în temniță. Cred că pe aici pe undeva.
I can't barely glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
Uite pe aici pe un passageway ăsta.
Nothing's gonna happen to us.
Să dezactivăm și camera.
What happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Așa, așa, am intrat în închisoare. E un gardian care doarme aici.
Don't waste a step.
Ia să vedem, n-are cumva și o cheie?
The softest touch. Like empty from a best thing ahead, or I'm lost.
Da, mai sunt gardieni și pe aici.
Breathe deep and move.
Încercăm să stingem torțele astea. Poate ne ajută să fim mai protejați așa.
Better not be cursed.
Ciudate torțele astea în formă de dragon. Mă gândeam că sunt capcane, dar sunt doar torțe. Era să ne descopere gardianul.
I was trying to concentrate.
Nu e bine, nu e bine să se apropie. Uite că nu se ia de noi.
still breathing, despite everything. I don't need any attention right now. Better not be cursed. Something good here, I hope.
Cred că zidul ăsta poate fi spart. Ia să vedem.
Time for some bloody work.
Da, nu merge. Nici nu avem altă armă.
Keep your distance, darling.
Sharp as ever.
Tot piercing. E vulnerabil la force attacks. Uite că l-am spart.
Not as bad as it could have. Have to keep going.
Cred că pe aici ar trebui să o scăpăm pe Floric. Mi-amintesc ceva, am găsit un document care zicea că ar fi o fisură în zidul închisorii. Cred că asta este. Putem și să și explorăm ceva pe aici.
I'll take that.
Uite, aici era un mâner care ne-ar fi permis să deschidem ușa asta secretă. Da, uite, și putem să o luăm și pe partea asta. Hai să-i dăm drumul lui Floric din închisoare mai întâi. După aia venim și explorăm pe aici.
Seems simple enough.
Dar să vedem ce facem cu gardianul ăsta de aici. Ia putem vorbi cu el.
On your way, my lord.
Nu prea are opțiuni de a vorbi cu el. Ia să vedem, poate ăștia de aici.
I'm not paid to chat.
Huh? Stay on my good side, yeah?
Old man Otto's been muttering in his sleep. Something about a dragon sleeping under Worm's Rock.
It's all that gruel he's been getting. He's hungrier than a farm ox after ploughing.
Doesn't he have family who could look after him? The fellow's a few haystacks short of a stack.
I had an uncle like that. Before his outhouse was haunted. Turns out there was a ghost in there. For real. Local wizard had to get rid of it.
So what? You're saying there could really be a dragon down there?
Hells if I know. Just saying that sometimes there's nothing stranger than truth.
Vorbeau despre un dragon care ar fi undeva sub această fortăreață. Nu știu ce să zic. Zice că Otto ar ști ceva. Dar cine e Otto? Uite-o și pe Floric. Hai să vorbim cu ea.
So, you're too late. It's over.
Ce s-o fi terminat?
By Avernus. Floric.
Wyll, is that you? What curse has befallen you? No matter. The city, the future, it's done. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk, empty as a stair. Your father's a tadpole's puppet, Wyll. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
Nu știu dacă o să o salvăm noi.
Nothing is over. Not while I still draw breath.
You felt him. Extraordinary. Maybe what is lost can be found. When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Older's words. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
Poate Floric va deveni aliata noastră.
Hurry.
Hai să vedem cum putem să deschidem noi celula. Bine, l-am putea folosi pe Astarion, dar hai să vedem dacă e o altă cale de a o elibera pe Floric. Hai să încercăm să vorbim acum cu gardienii.
Questions? Talk to someone else. Comments? Same deal.
Hail Goltash and all that.
Carry on. My duty is to my lord.
Hai să încercăm să vorbim cu gardianul de la intrare. Are un prison log aici.
Is fast asleep.
Bathed in a 10-day. Ate all the onions.
Hai să vedem dacă putem să aflăm ceva din ceea ce spune el. Pare să vorbească în somn. Nu prea avem bonusuri aici.
Old man Otto. Back here again. Cell stinks like an old cabbage. 3 bowls of the stew. embarrassing. I had a heavy lunch. Welcome to Worms Rock Prison, the fifth nail, we jail. What's your business?
Îmi zicea ceva de Otto, dar...
Second cell on the right. And you tell him, no seconds for supper. This here's a prison, not an inn. Hang on, I'll... Oh, what the hell's? Damn Key's taking a walk. Looks like no one's getting in, not till the next shift. Double hells, I'm the next shift. Who takes a damn key?
Cred că nu i-a luat cheia. Dar nu ne ajută cu nimic. Cum putem noi să o eliberăm pe Floric de aici? Tot. Ia să vedem ce zice Otto.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way.
Se pare că îi place la închisoare lui Otto. Nu prea are opțiuni de a vorbi cu noi. Nu avem decât să încercăm să o eliberăm pe Floric de aici. Dar pentru asta... Să vedem dacă cumva putem distrage gardienii. Îi prindem pe toți într-un singur loc. O să încercăm să cântăm ceva aici. Ia să vedem.
Old man Otto's been muttering in his sleep. Something about a dragon sleeping on the Worms Rock.
E că e bine, nu se mai uite decât unul în partea asta.
Careful, I'm bad.
Where am I needed? Best foot forward.
Keep your distance, darling.
Îl luăm pe Astarion. O să deschidem celula.
Quietly.
Hai să salvăm.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Hai să deschidem și celula lui Otto.
I've got a long road ahead.
Dacă vrea să iasă, n-are decât.
The pride of the gate.
Gata, băieți. S-a terminat spectacolul.
just had a view. Very well. This calls for careful footwork.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Ok, acum Floric e liberă.
These things have stayed interesting.
Așa că hai să explorăm plaja. Să vedem ce găsim pe partea aceasta.
The pride of the gate.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Open up.
Avem un schelet aici.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Care pare a fi că e și o capcană.
Someone there?
Astarion a detectat-o, dar nu-mi dau seama.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Și mai e și aici o capcană.
With pleasure.
Asta cred că e un mesaj către scheletul ăsta de aici care a murit. Ia să vedem dacă îi punem noi scrisoarea asta. Se întâmplă ceva? Nu se întâmplă nimic.
No one stopped me yet. Moving in.
Cam asta e partea asta de plajă. Hai să vedem, parcă putem merge și în partea opusă.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I'll be my old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer tide days here.
Is that so? Did you manage to catch anything?
Only a few head colds and a tongue lashing from my worried father.
Deci ăsta e fostul loc de pescuit al lui Wyll. Obișnuia să vină aici să pescuiască.
Let's have a look.
Cred că putem urca în turn pe acolo.
Have a lot on my mind.
Hai să coborăm mai întâi pe plajă. Am ratat un check de survival. Probabil e ceva îngropat. Am mai ratat un check. Trebuia să ne aducem toată echipa, da. Asta e. Sau... Ia să vedem. Dacă e ceva îngropat și încercăm să săpăm după el. Unde e lopata? Ia, uite că am reușit să dezgropăm. E bine de știut. Deci chiar dacă nu descoperim mica comoară, tot putem să o dezgropăm. Ia să vedem unde ajungem noi de aici.
Don't give me trouble now.
Trebuia să-l așteptăm pe Astarion, da. Ok, nu cred că e bine să fim prinși pe aici. Da, suntem înapoi la Gortaș. Ok. Hai să plecăm de aici. Return to Mizora. Hai să ne întoarcem la Mizora.
I should speak up.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Ok, deci Gortash l-a mutat pe Ravengard.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
Nu știu ce vrea Mizora.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Zice că Ravengard a fost mutat de Gortaș. Deci așa intrăm pe aici, intrăm în Lower City. Nu mai putem înainta. Ia să mergem la Gortaș.
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in the hells if it weren't for him.
Have you seen the tieflings at the south gate? Elturel's exiles, cast out by their own city. Your precious hero.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mazora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Ok, deci trebuie să mergem să facem un long rest ca să putem vorbi cu Mizora. Uite că a dispărut Ravengard aici.
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone, and do not return.
Dar nu vrea să vorbească cu noi. Uite o scară pe aici, ne-am putea urca sus.
We identify all enemies. Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. Find me in my office upstairs when it's done, and do not return until it is done. Let this be my one warning.
Ok, zice că el are birou undeva sus. Dar cum ajungem la biroul lui? Un groază de capcane pe aici.
What is it this time? To us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
As you enter the house,
We're still here. What are they waiting for?
Nu știu cum am putea urca noi în biroul lui Gortaș. Nu avem decât să mergem în tabără. Să vorbim cu Mizora. Uite, altă capcană aici.
Little nap.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me.
A chemat întăriri, alți diavoli.
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Cred că vrea să facă un contract cu noi.
Your contract, Wyll.
De fapt, cu Wyll vrea să
Signed
facă.
in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Wyll Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the
Ok, deci ne dezvăluie locația lui Ravengard în schimbul sufletului lui
I
Wyll.
break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Wyll.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
O alegere grea. Ia să vedem, putem să facem și altceva. Nu prea avem de ales. Mă gândeam că poate putem să o convingem pe Mizora să-l lase în pace pe Wyll. Sau măcar dacă avea Wyll să-și facă propria alegere. Să nu alegem noi pentru el.
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Ne-am ales să rupem pactul.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what?
Acum cred că Ravengard o să moară. Dar cred că asta ar fi ales și el. Nu și-ar fi dorit ca Wyll să-și vândă sufletul. Mizora o să rămână cu noi în taură.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds, and the city, from the brain.
O să vorbim cu toți companionii ca să le vedem reacția la alegerea lui Wyll.
The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
Wyll sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Keeping very well, I hope?
Time and again, Wyll's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Wyll sacrificed his own father. A hard choice, but not one that is unknown in nature. At times, a seedling must strangle the very tree that bore it, if it's to survive.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more. Nice here. The cave smells.
Wyll gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
What's on your mind?
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure he would not want his son to become slave to Zariel for his sake. I am sure Wyll knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark. Hope. The very hook from which these devils try to hang us. I have no answers. For you or for Wyll. But if Mizora means to linger with us, I mean to find out if devils do indeed sleep. And just how heavily. There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Cam asta e. Să mergem la somn. Ia să vedem ce mai zice Mizora.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Well, not exactly, but it's only a matter of time. Don't be too hard on Wyll. I'm sure he carefully weighed the pros and cons. Pro, freedom. No more pact, no more hellbound soul. Con, killing off his own father, Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke, and forever altering the city's future.
Da, păi n-a fost prea mult de ales aici.
But what do I know about
Dacă continuăm să-l salvăm pe Ravengard, nu făceam decât să ne întoarcem înapoi la Mizora. Adică Wyll se întorcea.
Just because he's not my pet doesn't mean
Dar sigur are un interes ascuns dacă vrea să stea cu noi în tabără.
The worked a number on me at Moonrise, and you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched. Oh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious. The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy. Why? I'm supplying Wyll with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Zice că o să ne ajute să luptăm cu Elder Brain, nu? Nu e rău. Nu putem să ieșim pe aici, pe poarta principală. Hai să vedem, nu cred că mai avem ce să facem aici. O să intrăm în Lower City. Deci acum suntem în Lower City.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Horrible, those gallows, aren't they? Shame no one cares enough.
Breathe deep and move.
You know the fault again, Estra. I told you you should have added pictures.
Go on then. Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
Ia să vedem dacă mai sunt ceva noutăți. Nimic deosebit. Ia să vedem ce sunt astea de aici.
Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging, though. Shame.
Zice ceva despre o altă vrăjitoare, cum era Ethel.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though
Zice că ne cunoaște.
unexpected.
Stier. Nu știu cine o fi.
My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. I bet you do. Now, if you'll excuse... Do you want a...
Ia să vedem, zice că o să scrie despre noi în gazetă, dar... 90. Nu văd unde zice. Poate că încă n-a apărut gazeta respectivă.
Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute at your back certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
That's my friend's niece. Let her go.
Back off!
Ia să vedem, cineva e rănit aici.
Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Used to think those things were going to make me feel safer. Not anymore.
Dar ce s-a întâmplat aici?
One blow and she drops like she's dead.
Maybe she is.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Cred că Watcherul ăsta a atacat-o.
You are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallogized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Ok. Cred că a detectat-o pe Karlach ca fiind un Steelwatcher pentru că avea acel motor infernal.
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible.
Să vedem, poate cei inventatori de la topitorie o pot ajuta pe Karlach.
Tell me something I don't know. Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Ok, o să mergem acolo. Ok, o mulțime de quest-uri aici. Uite, aici trebuie să ajungem pentru a o ajuta pe Karlach. Ceea ce e destul de departe. Hai să vedem ce avem aici. Mailbox. Cineva a furat niște găini. Numai crime raportate pe aici. Deci pare să fie zona de antrenament a celor din Flaming Fist. Este un fel de baracă sau ceva. Da, uite, Basilisk Gate Barracks. Deci zona asta se numește Basilisk Gate.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you. I need someone with a little more know-how. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice, and that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door.
Se pare că are nevoie de ajutor Moria. Hai să vedem dacă putem să o ajutăm. Nu vrea.
Curse those vandals.
Of course not. Simply tell me why you're here.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
to say it. You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke?
Hai să vedem ceva în neregulă cu acest fist.
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's
De ce
missing.
dispăruse fetița?
This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking dream mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was...
Pare a fi sub influența unui vrăj care nu o lasă să vorbească sau să-și amintească.
taken from a tavern?
Yes.
Da, uite, Arcana failed. Deci,
Down by the docks I told you
sigur cineva pusese o vrajă asupra ei.
listening.
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
What's happening? I feel like I'm going mad. Her name is Vanra. She's 7
O
years
să o
old.
ajutăm noi să-și găsească fetița.
Like me.
Mi-e teamă ca nu cumva Orin
We
să o fi
were in the
răpit-o.
Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the
Sau
docks.
poate Cazador, fiind vorba de un copil, cum a răpit copiii celor din tabăra gărilor.
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober though, I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Deci trebuie să mergem la Blushing Mermaid
Thank you.
să investigăm crima comisă.
Don't being around these idiots any longer.
Să vedem cine a putut să o răpească pe mica
You
Varna.
hear anything?
Commander Portier, acting marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
Ceva e în neregulă cu
Your tools were stolen, right?
fistul ăla.
You were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
Poate fi din cauza că lucrez la capacitate maximă.
Trust no one. Quick step. Ready or not. Some mild class in here.
Aici e locul în care dormeau ei.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Let's see.
Iar aici e închisoarea. Da, probabil aici e armureria.
One day I'll catch a break. What's hiding here?
avem câteva cufere pe aici. O să venim cu Astarion să deschidem și ușile astea, să vedem ce se ascunde în spatele lor. Avem un steel watcher aici. Vedem dacă aici este vreun prizonier pe aici pe undeva. Mă gândesc să vedem dacă e cineva cunoscut. Skittle. Un șoricel. Uite, zidul ăsta poate fi spart. De regulă, orice zid care îi afișează punctele de viață poate fi spart. Pit latrine. Probabil putem coborî pe acolo. Ok. Cred că aici o să încheiem și episodul de astăzi. Mulțumesc tuturor celor care au rămas până la final. Dacă v-a plăcut acest video, nu uitați să lăsați și voi un like, un subscribe. Eu am fost Mr. M și ne auzim data viitoare.